Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever had a gut feeling that you just couldn't shake? A little voice in your head that whispered a warning or nudged you in a certain direction? That, my friends, is your intuition, your very own sixth sense. And guess what? It's not some mystical power reserved for a chosen few. It's a natural ability we all possess, a kind of inner GPS. The only catch is, in our busy, noisy world, most of us have forgotten how to listen to it. But what if I told you that you could tune back into that frequency? That you could sharpen your intuition and use it to navigate life with more confidence and clarity? Well, you absolutely can. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into a simple, practical, 5-step guide to unlock your sixth sense and master the art of intuition. So get comfortable and let's begin this journey inward. First things first, what exactly is intuition? Think of it as your subconscious mind processing vast amounts of information, past experiences, subtle environmental cues, nonverbal signals from others, and delivering the conclusion to you in a flash. It's not magic. It's a highly efficient form of intelligence. It's that instant knowing without knowing how you know. It might feel like a gut feeling, a sudden idea, or just a sense of rightness or wrongness about a situation. The problem is, we're often taught to ignore these feelings in favor of pure logic. We overthink, we second-guess, and we let the voice of fear drown out the quiet whisper of our inner wisdom. Our goal today is to reverse that process. Step 1 on our journey is simple but crucial. Quiet the noise. Your intuition speaks in a whisper, and you can't hear a whisper in a hurricane. The hurricane is the constant chatter of our minds, the endless notifications on our phones, and the non-stop demands of daily life. To hear your intuition, you need to create moments of stillness. This is where mindfulness comes in. You don't need to become a Zen master overnight. Start small. Dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes each day to silence. You can practice simple breathing exercises. Just focus on your breath moving in and out. You could go for a walk in nature without your phone. Or you could try journaling, just letting your thoughts flow onto the page without judgment. The goal isn't to empty your mind. That's nearly impossible. The goal is to simply observe your thoughts without getting swept away by them. By creating these pockets of peace, you're essentially turning down the volume on the outside world so you can finally hear the guidance from within. Once you've started to create some quiet space, it's time for step 2. Pay attention to your body. Your body is an incredible antenna for intuitive information. It's constantly communicating with you, but we often ignore its signals until they're screaming at us in the form of illness or burnout. Have you ever felt a tightness in your stomach when talking to someone, or a sense of lightness and expansion when considering a new opportunity? That's your intuition talking through physical sensations. Start to become a detective of your own body. When you're faced with a decision, big or small, do a quick body scan. Where do you feel the yes, and where do you feel the no? A yes might feel like warmth in your chest, relaxed shoulders, or a feeling of opening up. A no might manifest as a knot in your gut, a lump in your throat, or a sudden feeling of being drained and heavy. Your body doesn't lie. Learning to interpret its language is a foundational skill for mastering your intuition. Now for step 3. Observe and be curious. Think of yourself as a scientist studying the world around you. Your intuition thrives on data, but not just the obvious kind. It feeds on the subtle details. So, start paying closer attention. When you walk into a room, notice the energy. Does it feel tense or light and welcoming? When you meet someone new, look beyond their words. What is their body language telling you? What is your gut feeling about them? Be curious about coincidences or synchronicities. You know, when you're thinking of an old friend and they suddenly call, or you see the same number pattern over and over again. Instead of dismissing these as random chance, get curious. Ask, is there a message here for me? This practice of mindful observation trains your brain to pick up on the subtle patterns and connections that your logical mind might otherwise miss. It's about widening your perception and gathering the raw material your intuition needs to work its magic. This brings us to a really important one, step 4. Let go of fear and judgment. This is often the biggest hurdle. The number one killer of intuition is the fear of being wrong. As soon as an intuitive hit comes through, our inner critic often jumps in. That's silly. You're just making that up. What if you're wrong and you look like a fool? This self-doubt is poison to your inner guidance. You have to give yourself permission to be wrong. Treat it like an experiment. When you get a gut feeling, don't immediately judge it or dismiss it. Instead, just acknowledge it. You can even write it down in a journal. For example, had a feeling I shouldn't take that route to work today. Later you can check back. Maybe you find out there was a huge traffic jam on that route. Or maybe nothing happened at all. It doesn't matter. The point is to practice trusting that initial feeling without the pressure of having to be right every single time. The more you trust, the stronger and clearer the signal becomes. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Finally, we arrive at step 5. Act on your intuitive hits. This is where the rubber meets the road. Listening to your intuition is one thing, but having the courage to act on it is what truly transforms your life. Start with small, low-stakes decisions. Maybe your intuition tells you to call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Do it. Maybe you have a sudden urge to take a different aisle in the grocery store. Follow it. Maybe a book in a bookstore seems to jump out at you. Buy it. These small acts of trust build a powerful feedback loop. When you act on your intuition and it leads to a positive outcome, like reconnecting with that friend who really needed to talk, or finding exactly what you were looking for in that grocery aisle, you are reinforcing to your subconscious mind that its guidance is valuable. This builds confidence and makes it easier to trust your intuition when it comes to the bigger life decisions about careers, relationships, and your life's path. Each small step of faith paves the way for a giant leap. So, to recap, our 5 steps are: 1. Quiet the noise through mindfulness. 2. Pay attention to the physical wisdom of your body. 3. Observe the world with curiosity. 4. Let go of your fear and judgment. And 5. Act on your intuitive hits, starting small. Remember, developing your intuition is a practice, not a destination. It's a journey of coming home to yourself. Be patient and compassionate with yourself along the way. Some days the connection will feel crystal clear, and other days it might feel faint. That's perfectly normal. Just keep practicing, keep listening, and keep trusting. Over time, you'll find that your intuition becomes a reliable and powerful compass, guiding you toward a life that is more authentic, joyful, and aligned with your deepest self. You have this incredible superpower within you, just waiting to be unlocked. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this guide serves you well on your journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future explorations into living a more conscious and empowered life. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with intuition in the comments below. Until next time, listen closely and trust yourself.